Good evening, everybody joining, and welcome back to Rtg Mondays. We are back once again, but we're at Silverstone this time, the Grand Prix of Great Britain. What a track this is, and what a race this promises to be, as it always does, let's be honest. It never lets us down on Mondays. It's always a high end of drama, high end of fun, high end of excitement, and I'm sure, no doubt, it will be the same this evening. 18 drivers on the grid, only 2 shots. That's a very good turnout from the boys. But we will check in with the standings. First of all, Chuckle leads the way on 164 points, has extended his lead over Lee Burt in P2, 132 points. So Chuckle with a nice lead at the moment, but only 1 point behind Lee Burt. Josh McGill, now, even with his DNF earlier on in the season, that absence of Lee Burt at Abu Dhabi really costing him. And then 97 points. We're going back to Chuck in 4th place. McLaren absolutely dominating the standings in the constructors. 261 points to Alfa Romeo's 177. So really running away with it as things stand. With Mercedes not far behind on 162 points, so all to play for there. But yeah, Chuckle starting to run away with it at this stage. Calendar, we've only got 3 races remaining, so it's going to be very, very interesting as the season comes to a close, and see who can do what. But everybody starting to go out for their first laps. It looks like Lee Craig is the first man out on track. So he will be the first. But oh no, he's not. It's his teammate, maybe. Josh McGill going out nice and early. And it invalidates, but it doesn't matter. It's just an opening out lap for him. But, what a great track Silverstone is. Absolutely dead excited for this one. And yeah, around the second and last corner and into the final corner, Josh McGill goes as he sets up, gets ready for his flying lap, and we'll take you on a hot lap of Silverstone. So up across the line, Josh McGill goes. We're going to ride on board with him, take a bit of curb on the left, cut the right hand side, but not too much. Absolutely flat through turn 1 and then flat through turn 2. Hard on the brakes into this tricky first sector. The hairpin right, keep as much speed as you can, get on the power early, but then throw it into the next left-hander on the power early as you can. Don't lose the back end. Keep it flat through that left-hand kink, and then on to the, a straight that I don't know what it's called. Wellington Straight, who knows? Wellington Straight, I think, and then very, very tricky corner that just tightens in the left-hander, and then this is a weird hairpin, very, very long, very wide. You can take a lot of different lines through there, and then once again flat down the old start-finish straight and into the old turn 1, what used to be turn 1. Absolutely flat, not quite. It's a little lift and a shift down a gear for Josh McGill, and then into the best sequence on the calendar, surely. Maggots, Beckets, and whatever the next one is, I don't know the names very well, and onto the hanger straight, and this is looking like a reasonable opening lap for Josh McGill. Pick your brake in, only a quick brake in down a couple of gears, and a very, very fast right-hander. And once again, 100 yards now into the final chicane, get it all slowed down as much as you can on the power, very easy if you run no traction control through there to lose the back end across the line, and it's a 27.7 from Josh McGill to get us over the line with. That's a great start. The Pretender comes into P2. Cameron Poulter immediately beats it into P1 though. Great lap from him. Royal Rumble into 4th. Who else have we got? AJ Baker and also Matthew X by 3 putting their times in respectively as well. Royal Rumble also setting a lap. Who else has gone? Bugatti Sloven's gone for a lap as well. We've also got now Lee Craig coming across the line. He puts it in P5. And then we have the 2 McLarens. I think, yes, Chuckle goes across the line first of all into P5, giving his teammate a little bit of a slipstream, perhaps, as well. Who is that in the middle sector? That is Paul Jones Jr. coming down the hanger straight on his flying lap. DRS wide open for the Ferrari. Not had the greatest season so far as Paul, but running no assists and getting used to it. So he's very happy with where he's at the moment. Just needs to bring in that pace a little bit more, but I'm sure he will do that in time. Easily done. But yeah, P10 for the Ferrari. We've also got a Haas Cunningham of 149. Not a great lap from him. I'm sure he's going to be a little disappointed with that. Who else is coming around? The Pretenders coming into the pits. I think a few others as well. Yeah, all coming into the pits. Off for their first runs. So who have we got on a lap? I don't think Lee Craig's on a lap. I don't think Lee Burt's on a lap. It's not a great lap for Lee Burt on an opening salvo, must be said. Looks like Chuck is going to be the next then to cross the line as he comes into this final chicane. Flicks it left, right on the power early as he can. Crossed the line and he's basically matched his brother, a 28.075, only just quicker than Chuckle, but definitely got the better of his brother this time around, which I'm sure he'll be very happy with indeed. Who else is out there? Not many people. Maybe Cunningham on a lap. Forgot to bring up the... Well, we don't need that graphic. I don't need that one. Yeah, we'll just bring that one up. And Cunningham does invalidate his lap. That is unfortunate from him. Paul coming in for his lap. Who else is out there? Royal Rumble has invalidated. 3 tenths up though, apparently. Golden Wolf out on an out lap. Not many cars out on circuit at the moment. Everyone deciding to go out there really early to set a lap. Golden Wolf, however, is on an out lap. I think Chuck is... Yeah, he's just on a cool down lap. So we will jump down to Golden Wolf. He's on an out lap, but he will be going on to a lap pretty shortly as we see a few more people. Cameron Poulter, Josh McGill, and Matthew XY3 all coming on their out laps now. And thank you very much anyone joining in on the stream. Please drop your comments. Feel free to like and subscribe, all that good jazz. And get involved. Let us know what you think. Let us know who you're supporting. Let us know who you might want to watch or ride on board a lap with. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. Looks like, I think that's... Not sure, is that Lee Burt? Possibly. Had a bit of a spin on his outlap. We'll have to keep an eye out for it. But Golden Wolf has come up pretty much in the middle of traffic, but he's just cleared it, so it shouldn't affect his lap too much. But wasn't the best timing for a stream of cars that came out of the pits. Through the left-hander he goes, and then into the tricky hairpin right. Getting on the power early as you can, because you will gain or lose time all the way down the old start-finish straight. The earlier or later you get on the power down there, and then flick through the old turn one. Everybody loves that corner. Such a tricky one, full of commitment, especially in qualifying. Through Maggots and Beckett's, another corner section of corners, absolutely full of commitment. You really got to be pushing, and nothing to compare his delta against because he hasn't set a lap just yet, so we're not sure where this is going to what this is looking like. It looks like a reasonable lap so far anyway, so I'm sure he's going to round it off, and this should hopefully see him in the top 10. I'm sure he would like that. We'll have to see. Around the final chicane he goes on the power quite nicely indeed, up to the line. What this is going to be for the Alpine driver, it's not the top 10, it's a little way off, but it is very close to his teammates. P15 for him. Let's see, we've got Cameron on a lap, Josh McGill on a lap, Wanted Noob on a lap, Matthew XY3 on a lap. We're just going to watch with Matthew XY3, I think, because he's always one to watch. Come qualifying, absolutely rapid qualifying pace. Always struggles a little bit in the race to keep it consistent, but he is getting there with a bit of practice. And consistency, just practice, practice, practice. That is all you can ask for. But his pace is absolutely undeniable. He is a qualifying merchant. Very, very quick indeed into the last chicane. He throws it. Looks like Cameron Poulter goes quickest, 27.5. He's extended the gap at the top, but Matthew X by 3. There it is, a 27.4. Absolutely fantastic. What's Josh McGill going to be able to pull out the bag now? Can he match these guys? Can he better it even? Not quite, but he's not far off. Look how close that is between him and Cameron Poulter. 7 thousandths of a second. That is very, very close indeed. Chuck across the line. That's a 28.0. Oh no, he's going on to his lap. My apologies. And who else? Lee Craig over the line. That's good enough for P5, a 28.040. Great lap from the Mercedes there. And Mercedes sitting pretty in 3rd and 6th right now. Oh, Chuckle comes in a bit, so he looks like he might have abandoned his lap. The Pretender comes round. Is he finishing in that? No, I don't think he is. I think he's on a slow lap perhaps. Anyone else on a lap? Is Prodigy on a lap? No, I don't think he is. AJ manages to finish a lap, put him into P4. That's a good effort. I didn't see that. Danny, yet again, unable to set a lap as things stand. We've got Royal Rumble coming around the final chicane now. Looks like he is currently on a lap. Is he good enough to improve? It certainly is. P14 he goes, 28.693. It's very, very close, this grid, when you look at the times. Very, very close indeed. Paul now manages to see himself up ahead of his teammate into P10. That's a good effort from him. Chuck across the line. That's a poor lap. So perhaps just a slow lap or backed off a little bit. Made a mistake. Who knows? Have to keep an eye on that one. Anyone else currently on a lap? Cunningham, I think, possibly on a lap. Let's keep an eye on what his middle sector split is. Is he up? Is he down? He is 19 seconds up. What a great lap this is on to be. Yeah, does improve, and I didn't see his original lap before I said that, hence the sarcasm. He misses the apex a bit there. Through the final chicane he does go, keeps it neat and tidy and up to lap, and at least this will be a good lap on the board. It does improve massively, but still last of anyone to set a lap. Danny still yet to come out, yet to set a lap. Lieber now, I think he's about to go onto a lap, because he is on a slow lap here. So yeah, Lieber ready to go on his lap, so we'll keep an eye with the Williams. I would normally expect them to be a bit higher than P12. Obviously not stringing together the right lap as things stand. He's got some ground to regain in the championship. 30 points adrift of Chuckle now, but I'm sure he's ready and raring and up for the task. And if there's a man that can do it, I think Liebert's that man. He is a very, very quick and hard championship contender indeed. As he now onto the old start, finish straight into the old turn one he goes. How much commitment's he got? Throws the William in there. Oh, right up to the line. Absolutely judged to perfection. Using as much of the track as he can. Doesn't invalidate, which is what you need. A lot of speed through that section there, but did miss the apex. He is 6/10 up, which would see him a couple of tenths off pole. So if he's got a couple of tenths in hand in this final sector, this could be good enough for pole position. Is it going to be good enough for the Williams? Into the final chicane he goes, hits that apex absolutely perfectly, and the second apex on the power beautifully. I think he's maybe this is going to be a good lap. It's good enough for P4, 27.754. It's a little way off where he needed to be in the end. However, still good enough to see him at the sharp end of the grid, and that is exactly what he needed. As we see, finally, Danny deciding to do an outlap, but has broken his wing. I'm not sure what he's up to. He's been sat in the pits all qualifying session long, and then he comes out on his outlap and he's already got wing damage, or no wing. So I'm not sure what that's all about. It's a very strange thing to do. We have a not many people, a few people on outlaps, nothing much at the moment. Who is likely to go on the next lap? Bugatti Sloven possibly is going to be on the next lap. There we go. There's the game crash. Amazing. This game is terrible.